Alessandro Di Mario, the reigning champion, will start on the front row alongside him, Levi Buddy and Avery Dreyer.
And you got Matthew Chapin, Sean Unvarsky, and Hank Vosberg.
Great ride yesterday from Vosberg. Kunnison heads row 7, ahead of Woodworth and Dharma.
Maverick Sear, Romeo Chiavini, and Andrew Wade.
Yeah, Andrew Wade looking for another top 10. Zachary Foster heads row 5.
Great to see Mallory Dobbs back out today, and Solly Mervis.
Yeah, Solly Mervis, his first ride in the series. Kevin O'Neill, Flores, and Ryan Wolf, who had his own issues yesterday. Rodney Vest, John McKenzie, Dominic Doyle at the back of the grid. As this grid then forms up, we don't have too much time, but I know that Steve is still down there, and it's getting toasty. Doyle goes forward. Let's hope we don't have any carnage at turn 1. Lights are out. It's another good start from the front row of the grid. All three moving pretty much at the same sort of time as they head down towards turn 1. And around the outside is that Unvarsky. It is. What a cracking start from Sean Unvarsky. Dominic Doyle is already up to the midway pack. Yeah. That's a cracking start from Dom.
That was a great start. We see a crash outside of the chicane. You don't see that a lot. It's usually going in. Looks like it's Matthew Chapin there. One of the riders down.
Yeah, a couple of riders down there. Looks like Chapin is now running to try to get the bike in case we do have a red flag. And tell you what, his heart rate is up. He can run fast in those leathers, can't he? And it is, it's Seth Dharma. Seth Dharma that has gone down. There's obviously been some contact. The good news, Roger, is that both riders keep your eyes on that battle behind. You've got Vosberg, Kunnison, Woodworth, and I was going to say you've got Beatty, but you don't. Down has gone Levi Buddy. The engine's still running. Right, here's a replay.
Yeah, just down into turn 13. Hard on the brakes.
Oh, two teammates colliding as well there. Isaac Woodworth very, very nearly a passenger in. And I'm just keeping my eyes in the back of the pitch because there's a third bike about to join this fight, and that is the young 15-year-old Treston Morrison, and he goes a bit wide. Maybe I'll just be quiet. Commentator's curse there as he outbrakes himself, but he manages to make the apex. He's coming, isn't he? He's coming as the 15-year-old of our second and third place battle. Kunnison still just in the wheel tracks there. It seems as though there's just different parts of the track here that either plays to the different rider characteristics or the bike characteristics as well.
Yeah, we see Logan here winding up. We see him trying to make this move a couple laps before. Is he going to be close enough? He's just not close enough to get his nose in there and make the pass, but as you mentioned, the rider in 6 is right there now.
Yeah, the rider in 6, though, we're just being informed, has a 1.8 second penalty for a track cut. And there's the move from Vosberg. It was coming. And he now moves into second place. Oof, almost loses the front on as he goes down the waterfall. And Avery Dreyer, I'm not sure he would have expected the attack to come.
Watching Logan here, he almost gets a little too close at this part of and he has to stop. So, you know, maybe if he could lean back a couple more bike lengths as he comes through turn 2 and 3 and really get that run all the way through that whole section.
Oh, he's listening to you, Roger. Listening to you. Sorry to cut you off there, but that is... have you got like a two-way radio between you as Sean and Varsky? I tell you what, where do you think the best chance is then for Dreyer? Because, again, Vosberg doing a good job. Oh! And that is...
Logan Kunnison and Sean Unvarsky.
Well, we said there was going to be a move. We didn't see that. Here's the replay.
See down into turn 8. See what happens here. Sean looks like Logan got in under him, thought about making the pass and just wasn't enough space, but unfortunately Logan Kunnison's bike went.
Yeah, and Unvarsky would not have known what is going on now. We've got another rider on the floor. That's Andrew Way. To start the final lap, Alessandro Di Mario has been unmatched, untroubled, unrivaled in all sessions here this weekend, and barring a mistake, Roger, he will be taking a maximum 50 points to the next round.
Yeah, just what a strong weekend he's had, and the momentum he's got. Just from the very first lap of this weekend, he has had a gap on the rest of the field, and he's just continued to stretch it out.
Di Mario then through turns 3 and 4 over the crest. That bike just looks solid. They've done a good job of getting the bike set up. This is still the battle then for second place. Dreyer, though, with a bit better run there, Roger. He carries the momentum.
They're going to come into lap traffic on this lap.
Yeah, there are a couple of lap riders ahead, and Dreyer senses now his opportunity. A little bit wide there for Vosberg. He's never had to lap riders before. Here we go then around the outside. Vosberg is a little bit hesitant. Through on the inside. They both make it through. Hold your breath here, and again Vosberg is going to have to pick his moment. Oh, there's not much room. Do they both go through? They go either side, around the outside. Vosberg now goes tight, and that is going to allow Avery Dreyer to carry the momentum. This is a great battle for second place, Rog.
Yeah, and for Avery now, here's an opportunity in turn 8 to maybe try to do a high-low, go inside and try to cut under. But Hank does a great job blocking through there, and now it's up to Avery if he can get this run up over turn 9.
Yeah, Vosberg there a little bit slow in the middle of the corner, and that just maybe caught Avery Dreyer a little bit unawares. Up through turn 9, into turn 10, again a little bit wide now. The pressure, the heart rate for this youngster. I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, the 131 that we are talking about, this is only his second race. His teammate on the left-hand side of your screen, Alessandro Di Mario, is going to extend his lead in the championship to well over 30 points. And here comes Vosberg, and here comes Dreyer. There's going to be a move, Roger.
Look at Hank, he's really blocking on the inside. It's going to be really making this corner turn 13 tight, but he did a great job getting them bikes slowed down. Yeah,
and that, given that the youngster is just a teenager, that was great riding. Dreyer, though, I get the feeling is going to have a look, and Vosberg slams the door in his face. His maturity here belies his young, tender age as across the line we go. Di Mario wins. Hank Vosberg, what a podium. A podium in only his second race. It's a Robum Engineering Aprilia 1-2. Dreyer in third position, and I'm sure we're going to get a look in a minute at Treston Morrison, the young 15-year-old. He wears some of the coolest looking checkered flag trousers in the paddock, and he's going to take a career best 4th place for Treston Morrison, top Yamaha to boot. Maverick Sear from Canada gets his best result, and we never mentioned him much, but Zach Foster in that 6th place. I talked to him during Mike on the Mic. He gets 10 championship points. That, Roger, was a brilliant Twins Cup race sponsored by SC, and it never fails to disappoint. Di Mario is your winner. Hank Vosberg, I cannot wait to hear what he says in the Parc Ferme to Steve English. Dreyer gets redemption after a crash and a jump start yesterday with a podium. We're going to take a little moment away. We'll be right back. Avery Dreyer in that 3rd position, Di Mario on the top step, and Hank Vosberg, as Steve said down there in the interview, what an impressive debut ride. Podium.
Zach Foster there, top 6. Isaac Woodworth, Nathan Aldridge.
Yeah, Jose Flores gets his best result of the season, and Romeo Chiavini, welcome back to the championship. And it's Di Mario now, 53-point lead. Whatever happens at the next round, he's still going to lead that. So he might as well, he can have a weekend off.
Yeah.